I was supposed to record a video on Reverse 1999 today. Want to talk about its event, its story, the new character, Tuesday and all, but Genshin's livestream happened and we got insane stuff. We got Hu Tao skin, we got Xiangling skin, we got Mavuika, Citlali, the 5.3 Archon quest, a Lantern Rite event focusing on Hu Tao again, and I think Hu Tao is going to play a very important role in this one from the trailer and such, and Lanian of course. So there was tons of information, gameplay updates, good events, inventory increase and all of the stuff, Nord Korai and all. But the thing that shocked, I think, majority of the viewers or the players was the 6-month drip that they showed, and this drip reminded me of FGO. FGO every year on the 31st of December, they reveal the silhouettes of new servants that are going to come in the following year. So for 2024, we had a silhouette tease on 31st December 2023, and it just had 8 to 10 servants that these servants are going to release this year, and they somewhat look like this. So when Genshin dropped this, my first thought was they pulled an FGO. And then after that, I started looking at these characters, and here's the part where I'm gonna guess. Now some are very clear, but some are quite interesting to figure out. So beginning with the left side, I'm gonna go left to right. So first one is obviously Janssen. I mean, she has the mask. She's holding a dumbbell, which aligns with what we know about her being a personal trainer, a gym coach, or what do you want to call her, for the Collective of Plenty. And she's the only short character in Nat Lennon. So it's kind of obvious, Janssen. After that, now this one is quite interesting because if you can zoom in on the face, this character has somewhat cat ears, like net. Now I have no idea what breed these cat people are, because we have Shilonen, we have Lynette, but my guess is that from the attire of the silhouette, it seems to be from a Fontaine or Mondstadt region, because all the other regions have unique outfits. So yeah, it's mostly leaning towards the Fontainian or Mondstadt outfit, but I'm gonna stick with Mondstadt because my guess is Dahlia. We've heard a lot about him from the leaks. We did get a model leak, I think sometime, I don't remember when, but I just saw it sometime on Twitter, and I think that's going to be Dahlia. We are going to meet the deacon of the Favonius Church in Mondstadt. So we're gonna get a Mondstadt character finally after Mika. So I think that's gonna be Dahlia. Okay, after Dahlia is Aoife. It's gotta be Aoife. He's got a hat. Aoife's got a hat. He has a gun. His entire attire, and he has that that puffball, saurian, whatever you want to call it. We saw a image of it in the live stream, and I'm assuming that that creature that was talking with Ahau while Oberon was staring at them, I'm gonna assume that was Aoife saurian. So this is Aoife. Now maybe we could get a Aoife model in 5.3, similar to how we got Chiori's model earlier before she became playable. So it could be like that. We could possibly see Aoife beforehand. The hat and all, cowboy attire, he looks so damn cool. He looks pretty cool. I mean, I just hope somebody mentioned that they hoped he's a pyro healer, and I was like, that could work really well, because pyro healers are something that you desperately need in Genshin. I mean, the only pyro healer that you have right now is Chevruz, and Chevreuse is like, basically locked to overload teams. So you're stuck there. But yeah, I would really like a dedicated healer for Pyro. But yeah, my guess is he's going to be Aoife. Now I'm going to save the middle one for the last, because we all know who she is, but I'm still going to maintain some mystery around it. Alright, after the middle one, let's go now from right to left. So the rightmost character is, I'm assuming she's from Fontaine. She could be from Fontaine, or she could be our very first character from Snezhnaya. I mean, it could go either way, but I am thinking it's mostly Fontaine, because her attire matches the attire that Dahlia is wearing with this scarf and all and something. And but why I think it's Snezhnaya as well, because one of it is a trident basically, and she's wearing a top hat. So I don't know, maybe it's cold, maybe she's from the Nord Korea region, because we are hearing a lot about that region. So maybe she could be our very first character for Nord Korea, like how Charlotte was there, but Charlotte was not playable. Maybe she can be playable, but I'm just guessing here. My guess is mostly on Fontaine, because Fontaine is an introduced region, and I don't think they would introduce a Snezhnayan character so early. So I think she's going to be Fontainian. After that, the Horn Girl, which I think is going to be Veressa, because we have heard about Veressa. She's from the Collective of Plenty, and we honestly don't know what the Collective of Plenty's outfit attire looks like, because Janssen is the only character that we've met from that tribe. But Veressa, I think she's going to fit the bill because of that bulky silhouette. And I mean, if those guys are gym trainers, I think that's definitely going to be Veressa. Although that silhouette honestly reminds me of an Arknight's character. I think her name was Estelle or something. Basically, she also has horns, and she has a greenish whitish outfit. I'm going to stick a photo of her here. I do have her on my account as well, but the silhouette reminds me of that, with the horns and the cowboy structure and all. But yeah, my guess is that's going to be Veressa. After that, we have a character who looks very Inazuman in nature. By the looks of it, she reminded me of Sangonomiya Kokomi, because of her, like if you look at her legs, you have those bow ties wrapped around it, which kind of reminded me of Kokomi. And then you have the long sleeves, which is very, very Inazuman in nature, like Ayato, Raiden Shogun, Kokomi. I don't think Ayaka has it, but yeah, those long sleeves are perfect for an Inazuman outfit. But she's holding a tray with what looks like a drink and a muffin. So I don't know what her role would be. Like, maybe she could be a waitress for the Shogun or Kokomi or somebody. Or maybe she's like, Thoma's better half or something. Like, female Thoma. Yeah, no, I don't know, but my guess is she's going to be from Inazuma. And we have heard leaks of it. I've heard rumors about it. I'm not gonna name her over here because we still don't know her proper name. I think there's a lot of confusion regarding her name, and I'm just gonna wait till Hoyoverse actually reveals the name. But yeah, we are going to get an Inazuman character, so I think she's going to be it. Then we come to the final one, the woman in the middle. She's Skirk. She's definitely Skirk. Now, if you do not remember Skirk, we met her in the conclusion of the Fontaine Archon quest, right after we defeated the Narwhal. And the Traveler Paimon and Neuvillette were together, and we saw Skirk take child out, and we had a conversation with her. Skirk was really, really beautiful. I mean, everybody's minds went wild when she was revealed in the trailer. And then when you had that long conversation with her where she talked about the abyss and all, it was insane. But Skirk is playable. We didn't see a vision on her then, not that we could have seen it in detail, because she wasn't there as a model. It was just for cutscenes and all. But why I think she's Skirk is because it's the headpiece. That's the biggest giveaway. But apart from that, it's the hair, it's the hands, it's the scarf type stuff that's from her behind, the things that I think Dali also has. And then her legs and all, if you pay really close attention to it, there's like spikes and such, which is very reminiscent of Skirk's design. Now maybe Skirk could go through a redesign when she becomes playable, like how Scaramouche went through a redesign when he became Wanderer. So maybe Skirk changes her outfit to be less revealing. I wouldn't mind it if Skirk is the same as she was in Fontaine. It would be a treat for me, honestly. But no, I'm gonna think that's Skirk. It's gotta be Skirk. And if we are getting Skirk so close, I have no idea what the future holds. Because I certainly did not expect Skirk to become playable so quickly. I did imagine that she would become playable down the road, but with Dainsleif, I thought maybe she'd come during the Kandria chapter when the abyss is in full focus and all, not when we're still in the Tevat chapter. But maybe Hoyoverse wanted those sales, wanted those money. But it's nice. Skirk is coming, so it's gonna be amazing. So these are my predictions, speculations, and impressions on this insanely insane drip marketing. It's like Hoyoverse just went and said, screw the leakers, we're gonna do it ourselves. We're gonna leak the characters. Enjoy. So yeah, it's amazing. Crap. Too excited. You can hear the fireworks, right? That's my excitement. I'm yeah, no, I have no idea why fireworks are going off at 1:45 in the night, but this is India, I can't help it. So this is it. This is the lineup for the next 6 months of Genshin Impact. Who are you aiming for? I know I will be aiming for these 4 girls. like those are my biggest aims, especially Skirk. Skirk is a must-have. I don't care what element she is. I don't care if she's a Geo character, but I'm getting Skirk. And Varessa looks pretty cool. And I really like the Trident girl. So these 3 are my absolute mains. I would really love to get Aoife. And then the rest are up to luck and whatever the designs are. So that's where I'm gonna end this video. The live stream was amazing, and yeah, that's it. Check out my channel, please subscribe, and the stuff, and hope your future pulls for Mavuika and Citlali go well, and have a great day. Goodbye.